this one has a strawberry on it. Because if you didn't know, one of the big things about Wimbledon is strawberries and cream, which are so good. Oh, sorry, that was a little aggressive. I just have a lot of passion for the strawberries and cream. So this was 8 great British pounds. Great British pounds. Great British pounds. Yeah. So what I actually have no idea what this is, guys. You know, tennis people, let me know. But yeah, that's that. And that's for a family friend who plays tennis. And then we have here 2 little hat things. So these are, again, for family friends. So this one is navy blue, and it's a visor, and it says the Championships Wimbledon. The Championships Wimbledon. And this was 28 great British pounds. So yeah, it's a cute little visor. It says Wimbledon at the back as well. Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I don't ever really wear visors, because if I wear a hat, it's probably so my head doesn't get burned. I mean, also for the sunshade effect. Okay, and next up we have this white baseball cap. So this is like their classic Wimbledon white baseball cap. This is again for a family friend. It says Wimbledon in green at the back. It's just like a nice baseball cap with a little metal clasp. Got a tennis ball on that there. Tennis ball. A tennis ball. And this was 35 Great British pounds. That was the most expensive item in this haul. So now I'll show you what I got for me. I got 2 little things for myself. So one is this. It is 2 little flannels or washcloths. And they say one of them's in green and one of them's in purple, which those are the Wimbledon tournament colors. And it says the Championships Wimbledon with a little tennis racket on it. And it cost me £12. And I just thought I'd get this because I love a practical gift. Or, I mean, gift is for me. Oh, I don't like that noise. No, maybe not. Oh, that's better. That's like, yeah, that's a little too aggressive, I think. I was gonna rub that against the mic, but let's not. But yeah, I got this for myself because I like to have things with like, that are like everyday random items, but like are fun. Because I use a washcloth every time I shower, and it doesn't really spark joy. So I thought, why not get something that sparks joy? So I got this little Wimbledon thing so that every time I use it, it will remind me of when I went to Wimbledon. So yeah, that's that. This is the little bag. So it was sponsored by Amex. Which honestly kind of great because I have an Amex. Which if you guys don't, you need to be getting on that whole points thing. Honestly, I could make a video about getting a credit card point sign up bonus because, let me tell you, I did that. And great for booking flights. Yeah, so, they had a special deal on where it's like, what was I gonna say? If you spend £140 at Wimbledon, you get £20 back on your credit card statement if you have an Amex. So that's really nice because with all the merch and I don't know if the ticket counts. I hope it does, but the merch, the ticket, the food and drink, I did spend that much. So that's how I justified getting myself 2 little gifts because I thought, well, one's free if I'm getting £20 back. So with that being said, let me bring this big bag forward and show you the last thing I got. Is this really cute keychain. It's like a reduce it. It's awful. Do not buy this, guys. It is not. Do not buy this. It's not good. It tastes like artificial. It tastes like artificial flavor. It's so gross. I mean, I don't really like passion fruit very much anyway, but like it's just not good. Don't buy this. But anyway, I emptied it of the flavored water because it was not good, and I just poured regular water into it, and I kept this in my cooler bag for the morning. But then when I got inside and started refilling it, I just kept it out because I'm not doing all that, right? Yeah. Anyway, another thing that I had in my bag. This is a like a cutlery. Oh my god, it sounds so British, guys. In British, it's cutlery. In American, it's silverware. So it's just this little roll. It's originally from, I think it's like Disney World or something. But I'm like, oh my, the fucking cutlery's all falling out. But yeah, this is my knife. You know, at very least. There will be a fork and a spoon in my bag somewhere. So I'm gonna just, you know, the spoon and the knife come with this, and the fork I just have a regular fork in there because I broke the like bamboo fork. Another thing I took is my portable fan, guys. I take this everywhere. My John Lewis portable fan, bro. If you've not been reading the news lately, let me tell you, there's a heat wave, in England. And guys, I'm from the American South. I'm from the American South, where it's like 100 degrees in the summer and it's nothing. Here, it gets to like 95, and it's like an emergency. And let me tell you, the heat here it's no joke. Okay, in America, I don't even ever remember being hot. I mean, I do, but like in the summer, I would just be at home. I would just be in my house and in my car, and it's like 68 degrees in my house because we have air conditioning. And in America, you know they run that air conditioning like it's the Navy. Okay, bro, it's like you go into a restaurant, you have to put a jacket on because it's so cold. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this fan on so you can just imagine you're feeling a warm breeze, a cold breeze. Oh wait, also it folds, so you can like use it as a tabletop fan. It's a little noisy, but yeah, so that's that. I didn't use this much today, to be honest, because I didn't want to like turn it on while watching a match, because it's like you're not meant to be very noisy. So anyway, another thing I brought was this sunscreen. You know, and they were actually giving out minis of this. I guess they were like a sponsor, so they were giving out minis of this like once you got inside. But I use this all the time because it's really good sunscreen. Really expensive though, so just that's your warning. But yeah, I burn easy. So, oh my god, guys, this is like the number one item. If you go to Wimbledon, you have to take a towel. So this is like a really thin beach towel, but it's really large. I'm not gonna unfold it or anything, but the brand is Whitley Willow's microfiber beach towel. And I think this was originally from Costco, but it's so good. It literally, like, for one person, this is like too big, so it like comfortably sits two people, maybe even three. So I could share with my friend. So that was like while I was waiting in the queue, I used that, and then while I was sitting on the hill inside Wimbledon, this is my sunglasses. They're not actually Ray-Bans. My Ray-Bans are what I have on right now. Let me show you. Yeah, my Ray-Bans are these glasses, and they actually, the glasses change color, and the lenses change color, so they become sunglasses. But I do have non-prescription, just regular sunglasses in here, for like if it gets really sunny, but honestly, it wasn't that sunny, so I just used my, prescription ones. I took a book with me, to read. This is Rousseau, The Social Contract. Fucking drag, guys. I read like 4 pages today. This is a really tough book to read. Yeah. I mean, I usually like reading like political books, but I'm not gonna lie, like I don't really agree with his take. So it's just been really hard to read this. But it's one of those things that like I do want to read because it's like a classic. But it would probably take me a lifetime. I literally say I read 4 pages today. But I took my notebook, so this is my notebook. It's like a cute wicked theme. But I like to take notes on, like, if I'm reading kind of like more academic texts. I like to take notes. Let me show you if I have any good ones. Let me read you a quote. sectional associations in the state, and that every citizen should make up his own mind for himself. And that's basically saying that humans or individuals will enact the general societal will, even if their individual opinions are different, unless they form large groups. And so I'm just like, well, this has no well, I don't want to say no, but as in, when we look at the modern political situation, where politics is so dominated by political parties, special interest groups, like, obviously we're not just like looking at an individual level. So obviously, anyway, also here's the fork in the spoon that fell out of my cutlery case. So this one is like a little bamboo. It came with the set. This is just a regular fork because the bamboo fork literally broke. So yeah. Anyway, oh my god, I have so much crap in here. But again, I needed most of this today, so this is just my sunscreen. This is what I use for body sunscreen. It was just cheaper than regular. That's why it's kids. I don't know. I just bought it. But yeah, that's that. It's honestly gone off. It's honestly gone off, guys. It's like all like crumbly. So I really need to like not use it, but I don't know, guys. Another crucial item. This is an Anchor portable charger. I took two. I only needed one in the end, but I did get home with 6% charge. So, but I used up one fully, and then this one's still charged. But definitely would recommend if you go to take at least one. Another thing I took. This is like my little catch-all, just in case everything bag. I have a couple random cards in here. This one at the top is my English Heritage membership, so obviously I wasn't gonna need that. But I keep like medicines in here, so it's like just in case I'm out and I get a headache or something like that. It's really useful. So I just take that everywhere with me, basically. Well, I took a couple snacks. I didn't eat these obviously, but I do like to just be prepared just in case I get hungry, because I'm one of those people that can get hangry. This is some plantain chips, and then I took this is a little, oh my god, she's so squashed, like a pain au chocolat. I did eat one. I took two with me, so I ate one at breakfast. And then this is like some sort of Chinese crisp. Calbee is their brand, and their mola flavor, which is like Szechuan pepper. Guys, let me tell you, this is like the most delicious crisp I've had in a really long time. So good. And I don't really do spice, so it's like a weird spice that's not spicy, but it is. I took a hand lotion. I use hand lotion because I get dry hands. So yeah, that's that. Sorry guys. Tissues. I should probably use one of these. And like dirty tissue. Let me get rid of it. Sorry guys. Anyway, okay. So yeah, like I was telling you, they gave us some freebies of this La Roche-Posay. So I obviously took some, even though I had a sunscreen with me, because again, it's expensive stuff, guys, and they can do it for free. I'm gonna take it. This is a little bag that, you know, I showed you the free tennis ball ice cream charm. It came in this bag. Yeah, so, and then one more freebie, because guys, this was like honestly gold mine for a freebie, was this tennis ball. So you could pick a couple patterns to go on it. It says Love Wimbledon. I picked this one because I thought it looked like a fun shape. Love Wimbledon 2026. And it was part of the whole American Express advertisement thing. I'm not gonna lie, this is sponsorship done right, I think. Because like, that name was everywhere. Like, if you went to this place and didn't see American Express, like, honestly, it's one of those things. I'm like, I use a credit card, and one more thing I have in my bag is I have this e-reader, because I read a lot of books on here. I'm reading this like sci-fi series, really good. If you want to look it up, I totally recommend. I'm on the second book, so, but yeah, I didn't do much reading, to be honest. Because while I was waiting in the queue, honestly, I was kind of just like sunbathing. But yeah, I'm gonna show you this map, and then I'm gonna get into my tips for Wimbledon, or like my queue experience. just give you a trajectory of my day while I like tap on some hats or something. But yeah, so I woke up at 4:45. I got to Southfield Station, which is the closest station to the Wimbledon queue, and I got there at like 6:20, and then stopped for a Greg's. Well, I didn't stop. My friend had already gone to the Greg's, so I was like, okay, why not get a little Greg's, a little sausage roll. No, I didn't get a sausage roll. I got like an egg roll. Yeah, but we stopped at Greg's, and then we probably got to the queue at like 6:30, 6:35. Yeah. So this is in the morning. There's already. I mean, again, I told you I was number 8,000, like roughly 8,500. So 8,500 people had gotten there before me. So yeah, but the good thing about the queue was you basically just sat in one place in like a grassy field for quite a while. So we sat in one place for maybe like 2-3 hours. So you can just kind of hang out, like take a nap. They had food in there, they had drinks, and the great thing is because they give you a card, you can like get up, go to the bathroom, go get drinks, go get food, as long as like you keep the card and you stay, and like either your stuff is still there or a friend is still at your spot in line because you have the card, like you're good. But I mean, you can't leave like the area, but they have like a lot of things going on in the area. And then at some point, probably like 10 o'clock, this is like after 3 hours of queuing, we moved. So they moved us up a position. And then again we sat for 2 hours on the grass. Well, not on the grass, on my nice little towel because I'm smart like that. But honestly, it was super chill. Like it didn't feel like as long as it was. Like I was just hanging out, like literally mostly sunbathing, like reading a little bit, on my phone a little bit, kind of thing. So yeah, but but the crazy thing, guys, 10 o'clock in the morning when we got moved to the second place in the queue, there were people queuing up. People were queuing up for tomorrow. 10 in the morning, the day before, people were bringing tents and queuing up for tomorrow. And the reason they do this is probably because the first 500 people can get a ticket to the center court. So that's the big main court. And tomorrow, what's his name? Djokovic or something. I think he's like a really big tennis player. He's playing tomorrow, so I think that's why people were doing that. But literally, by the time we like left the area, it was past 12. I was like, this is 500 people. Like, you're not even. It's 12 o'clock the day before, and like you're not even, if you came now to camp, you're not even getting into center court, which is just crazy. But yeah, about 12:15, we moved, so we got up from our spot and we got into like a real proper queue now, like snaking lines with the pedestrian barriers. And then we did that for probably an hour. So snaking queue and just like, not even snaking, just like queue. And then eventually we got to the ticket sale. I will say though, all throughout this queue there was like water, there was toilets, you could stop and just like, so I mean this is like an exceptionally organized queue. This is like British. This is like British ingenuity, okay? Bro, if one thing the Brits know is how to queue. In our blood, bro. But yeah. I feel like I sound more American when I talk on these, but I am actually, well, I am American, but I grew up in America, but I am British. Like, like, I have the passport and all of that. But yeah, I'm gonna tap on my map. But yeah, it was about 1:30 when I finally got into Wimbledon. So yeah, literally queued for 7 hours. 7 hours. But I think like the reason they have this, it's really hard to get tickets online. I know, and I mean I wouldn't have. Oh my god, sorry guys, I keep hitting the camera. I wouldn't have even known how or where to like book a ticket, because I'm quite a like spontaneous person. Like I it was two British women against like a Taiwanese and Chinese woman, and I'm not gonna lie, they ate the British girlies up. It was like over in 2 rounds. They were playing really, really well. So yeah, that was interesting to watch. I mean, guys, this was like standing room. I had to stand, which I mean, honestly, because most of the queue was sitting, it was kind of fine, but it was really hot. So, but after that, we went over to this like village, which was where they had the like Amex freebies. So we got our little freebies. Just kind of had a wander. And then I don't even remember what else I did. Oh, and then moment of the day, went to like a little concession stand. There's two things you have to get at Wimbledon. Number one, strawberries and cream, strawberries and cream, strawberries and cream, strawberries and cream, and they only cost £2.85, which is, I would say, pretty affordable. I mean, I know you could buy like a whole bundle of strawberries for that at the store, but like it's not a store. Which I mean, honestly, I think for what it is like that's a decent price. The Pim, and then number two, Pims. You have to get Pims, guys. If you're not British, Pims is like, it's like this liqueur. It's like this like sweet alcohol, and you mix it with like Sprite. Well, in Britain they call it lemonade, but it's Sprite. And then some fruits. So you do like, oh my god, what is it? Like cucumber and orange slices. And it's so good, guys. It's delicious. Now, this was not a good price. It was like £13, which is literally like a ripoff. Sorry. That was like from the tap. You could get a can. You could get a can of Pims for £10. Guys, a can of Pims at the store is like $2.50. But I mean, we're at like a sporting event. Like, I get things are just gonna cost more. But anyway. So yeah, then we took our Pims and our strawberries and cream, and we went back to the hill. And then we honestly weren't there very long, just enough to eat the strawberries and cream. And I still had my Pims with me when we went to court 18. And we watched a men's single match. It was a pretty good match to watch. It was like, oh my god, sorry, tangent. Because I said men's and women's, but it's so cute, like the way they say it's not men's and women's, it's ladies and gentlemen. It's like gentlemen single, ladies double. I feels very British. I don't know if it's like all tennis or if it's just like Wimbledon thing. But I thought that was kind of fun. I also really enjoyed it because I mean, I don't watch that much sports, so but I feel like generally women's sports are not like highly regarded the way men's are. And I feel like Wimbledon was nice because it was like, it basically feels like they're treated the same. I mean, I'm sure like if you actually know about tennis, there's like probably some stuff going on, but it really just felt like the same as an audience member. I kind of enjoyed that because I don't really watch any other women's sports. I mean, I don't really watch many sports at all, so that's why. But yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I lost the plot. I'm really tired because I woke up at 4:45 this morning. But I really wanted to film this video because I just had like spark of inspiration. So I think, when inspiration strikes. Also, I keep looking at the audio of this, and there's just random spikes. I'm just really sorry about that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'd never been to Wimbledon or anything like this before. It kind of reminded me of something I go to every year. It's like a PGA golf tournament. What am I even saying? But yeah, I do like the golf with my dad every year, and that's like felt kind of similar-ish in a way of like you go into the grounds and then you can watch different players at different places. Oh my god, sorry, the mic's about to fall down. Hold on, bear with me. Sorry guys, you're falling over. We're losing the plot. I'm probably gonna end this video very shortly, but yeah, I go to golf a lot, and that kind of felt like a similar vibe. But like, I like golf better because I just really like golf, which is like, it's a crazy person thing to say. I was telling my friend that I like golf, and we were having a beef over it because he was like, it's not a sport, and I was like, shut up, it literally is. But cry harder. Yeah, but it kind of felt like that vibe. The game itself is very, very different. since I went freelance. So I've just like been doing really unemployed activities, and I feel like I don't know, because I have time. I'm like, I want to do this. So next up on the agenda, and it will probably be a few weeks because I'm going away, so I won't be doing this for probably till like the end of July. But last week I went to Scotland on the Caledonian Sleeper, which is a sleeper train, and I filmed a lot of clips on the sleeper train. So I'm gonna do like a voiceover vlog for that. So stay tuned. If that's something you'd be interested in, drop me a subscribe so that you know when that comes out. It will be a few weeks. But yeah, I'm never gonna be the person probably that's like regularly uploading, but like when my mind is like